Here is the first thing. Already VMware VirtualBox is installed here in my virtual machine. So here VMware is not installed. We can install VMware in a virtual machine also, because I have made a certain setups. Okay, so one more is there. We need a magnifier. No, no, not here. In my physical machine, I need a magnifier. My system yesterday night it is get upgraded to the new version, and it is too much worse. Like my, I don't like this screen, background screen. I changed it. Actually, it is become black, and I changed it. See magnifiers yesterday to here, so updating. And my taskbar is look like a 2000 professional version. See, it is fully gray. It is like someone's laptop. My laptop is very beautiful. My screen. Huh? See, this is too worst. The latest version. Okay, so this is my virtual machine. Okay, Windows 10, and I want to show you this performance. Of course, in CPU, you can see, you can see virtualization enabled. Okay, so there is a few techniques I will, when we are creating virtual machine, that time I will tell you. Now currently not required. Okay, just close it. So this is a 4 GB RAM virtual machine, so it's okay, it will work fine. Here we required software, right? So I'm showing 16 because lot of people are comfortable with 16. So where I put it, VMware 16. Hello, Call of Duty VMware. I downloaded it. Yes, here it is 16. Can you guys see? This is my VMware workstation 16. I downloaded it, and this is a keys, which is I'm using this key. Okay, I can use any of this key. We'll see. Okay, so you know how to download, right? Already. So put a VMware, VMware workstation. Just workstation download. Here we have to check the which edition it is, which one you are downloading. Okay, so we have workstation pro 16. Okay, um, workstation for Windows, you are using Windows operating system, right? Click on download now. It will download. It won't ask you any username and password. Directly you can download, but it is a trial version. But it is a trial version. Okay, trial means 15 days or 30 days trial version. So what to do? So you need a keys. So then for a keys like VMware workstation, what software you downloaded, then based on that you can try license keys or serial keys. Okay, this is from here I'm using. Otherwise you can search in a down. You will get a lot of keys related one. Guys, this is I'm telling the keys and all, and also it is in record. Okay, so you can see the keys are showing here. I copied the keys from here only. Okay, this is only for educational purpose, not for a production purpose. Like you already got a key, so you can sell it to the key. You know, some companies really they are, what is this? Okay, okay. What they will do. So meanwhile, I will copy it. So this is my VMware workstation. I click it, drag it, and paste into my virtual machine. So when you see this plus symbol, can you see this one? The box and plus symbol, not a cross symbol. It's like Like I keep my right click and wait again for a plus symbol. I'm waiting. No, no, it is. Initially, it came, but I done a mistake. Just to show you something to you. So just drag and drop here. Actually, we need to wait till it is plus mark. I have some drive is there. This is the last batch DevOps class. Okay, so I will drop here. You can drop on desktop, but it's not dropping. Yeah, now it is showing plus symbol. See, just uh, so no worries. You can drop on desktop. Okay, okay. Whatever it is, here it is. Installation is important, guys. This is only for our purpose, our learning purpose only. Don't share these keys or don't give an idea to others, or maybe don't sell the things. Okay, this is we are learning. We can't able to pay, right? We can't able to pay for a license key and all. So what we are doing, just we are using for our purpose and we are leaving that one. So we don't mind about that one. We don't give it to someone. We don't do business with that one. That is very important. Okay, the basic condition is that one. Okay. Okay, so always whenever you for your learning purpose or whenever you do your software purpose, okay, with the cracks or serial numbers, you can get it, but never use the software like this, because there are spend lot of time on building these things. Okay. We have to tell like that. Okay, so they are done lot of hard work to build it, right? So for a lot of usage purpose. Now it is not showing the plus mark. Why? Again, I will try. Okay, we'll see that one later. Now I will show you installation. Later I will show you the key. So this is my application. Double click. Okay. People who are not yet installed, please check it. It is showing yes or no. Then click on yes. It's a 16 I'm installing, but there is no difference between installation of 15 and 15, 15.5 and 16. No differences. Okay. So only thing is, if you go with the latest versions, little bit features will be added. That's it. That's only thing. Okay. So I minimize this one. Just I will wait for a screen appear on here. So the screen will be appear here. So don't worry. It take time. So first of all, it will extract and copy the data into temporary files, and then installation process will start. Okay. Okay. Now this is the wizard. So simple. So guys, these days, these many days, what you done? So you click on next, 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 install type, right? But from from now onwards, when you install anything, even it is a very small application or maybe a large applications, read everything. When you installing something, just read everything. Welcome to VMware Pro Setup Wizard, this setup and licenses and everything. The corner side pictures or anything is there. So there is certain corner pictures, copyrights. Read it. You will get lot of knowledge from it. So you will know. That is very powerful thing. And also options. Next. Okay, accept the license. Okay, this is the license agreement. I'm not saying read entire license agreement. Okay, just scroll down and see at least just like this also. Okay, so what is one or two points you can get it. See, it is belongs to California. Okay, contact information is given here. See, like that, you can some information. Next. accept the license, you know that one. Add VMware Workstation console tools to the system path. Okay, no problem. The path will added, environmental variables will be added. Okay, don't select this one, guys, don't select this one. Okay, don't select this one. If you select it, reboot is required. Sometimes it will cause the problem also. I got problem in a VMware 12. I got a problem with the VMware 12. Since then I'm not selecting it, but last time someone is selected in their system, they didn't get any problem. Okay, they didn't get any problem, so understand. Okay, so because I got a problem, so I'm suggesting people to no, don't select it. But last time 16 version only, the I think one girl, someone not getting any problem, she checked it, but she didn't get any problem. So better not to select it. If you want to select, okay, you can select it. If you got a problem, then we will see it. Okay, if you want to select it, you can select it, no problem. Okay, if you got a problem, then we'll see how to solve it. Okay, but I'm unselecting it. I'm not selecting it for myself. Okay, still I have a little bit fear. So add VMware Workstation Console. Okay, check mark. No check mark. Check mark. If it is not showing on your screen, the second one is not showing on your screen, no problem, don't select anything. Okay, sometimes it is not showing. This one only, it is showing first one. First one is showing, second one is not showing. Got it? If it is not showing, don't worry about it, just go to next only. Don't select this one. If you select, if you got a problem, it's okay. We'll troubleshoot it later. Better not to select it. If you select also, no problem. My point is that one, because it's a Windows 10. Next, unselect these two things. There is two check marks are there na. Unselect these two things. Unselect these two things, because these options are there in a 15.5 as I remember. Okay, unselect these two things. Next, leave for a selection. So desktop shortcut is recovered anyway. You can. If you don't want desktop shortcut, so for example, you when you connect a system to someone, you don't want to say like you are using VMware workstation, then unselect it. Otherwise, select it. No problem. Next, and click on install. That's it. Okay. So only is there is a two check marks are there now. So joining and update, that is uncheck. Okay. So better not to get update because you are not purchase any keys here. I can copy paste also. Process running, right? So that's I pasted it here. It is came. I copied paste this file. Let complete. Okay. Uh, as well as like people who are already installed and people not yet installed. Okay, so complete this installation today, and also I will tell some other installations today, so we'll see that one. Okay, next, we need a few settings here. We need a you have to do few settings here, so I will show you those settings. Compulsory after installation, do the settings, because last time we got a problem. Even though I showed how to troubleshoot few things, um, okay, but people are keep on asking same thing here and again. But at least I will tell you now. If you got problem next time, so it's okay, no problem. It will blink like that because it is installing network drivers. Okay, virtual network drivers are there, VMnet 1, VMnet 2 kind of stuff. So we can do it. It is installing. VMNet 1 and VMNet 8. Two drivers mainly it will install. Only two first. Later we can add more virtual network drivers also. Understand what is the use of VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation is used to create a multiple virtual machines. We can create a virtual machines and you can install whatever the operating system you want it. You can install inside. So we have to check the supported hardware for operating system. So then you can install it. It support 32-bit hardware and 64-bit hardware also. It means there is certain conditions are there. I will tell that conditions also. Let it install. Okay. Yeah. So meanwhile I will go to the conditions also. Here it is. Okay. Already I told this point. Next point is the condition I will tell. Guys, if you are a 64-bit PC, you are a 64-bit PC and virtualization enabled. It must show you must have a 64-bit technology, 64-bit system, virtualization enabled. So in this thing, in a VMware or a virtual, what is that one? Virtual box. Okay. So you can create a virtual machines. If you are using a virtual box or VMware workstation, you can create a virtual machine. What type of virtual machine? 32-bit and 64-bit virtual machines you can able to create. So this is the first point. So understand it is that you must have a 64-bit PC and virtualization must be enabled, and you can create a virtual machine. 32-bit virtual machines you can create, 64-bit virtual machines you can create it. For example, 32-bit. In 32-bit usually you don't have any virtualization kind of stuff here. So VM only we can create 32-bit only. Sometimes it is also not agree with that one because of 32-bit don't have a virtualization. 32-bit don't have a virtualization guarantee. So in that condition, so you can't create a 64-bit virtual machines. You can create only 32-bit only. That too, sometimes you can't able to create it also. Depends upon condition. Someone came. Oh, is it finished? Yes, finished. Someone. So here license and finish. So go to this key, any of the key, no problem. So I'm going to the first key or second key. I'm going to second key just for here only. Okay. So I copy the key, click on license, paste the one, paste the key, paste the key, click on enter, just enter. That's it. Finish button. That's it. Very simply VMware is installed successful. Okay. So this is about your VMware workstation. How to install it. Now I said I will tell you few settings. I said I will tell you few settings. We'll see the settings also. Whether what version you are using, settings are common. Better to do the settings now only. Means after you install. If already installed, then do the settings. Guys, understanding?
Yes, sir, get it.
Okay, getting right. So okay, good. So now it is showing a 16 Pro. Let it open. It will open slowly because my virtual machine is 4 GB. Okay. So nothing is there. No virtual machine is created. If you want to create, so home tab, new virtual machine. Home tab, new virtual machine. This is to open a virtual machine. Means you already virtual machine is created. Someone shared to you. You want to open it. Open virtual machine. This is to connect a remote server. Remote VMware server. You want to connect it. You can connect. So that is options, but main option is this one. Next, here also it will show new virtual machine. New virtual machine. You can create a virtual machine like that. If you want to convert your virtual machine to virtualize a physical machine. You have a physical machine. You want to convert your physical machine into virtual machine. Okay, physical machine is there, but one virtualize we can virtualize it. So like a virtual machine will be created from your physical machine. All physical properties and all. We can connect it. Physical to virtual. Okay, next. Okay, go to help. Then about VMware workstation. So click here. You can see which edition you are installing. Okay, so if you have a license is there or not, license status, licensed volume, license information also, their status is licensed. So your system and RAM memory and all other things are common, but my point is, so it's a VMware 16 Pro 16.1 and it is license. Expiration, no expiration. So this is must be there. In case, in case, what happened to throat today? Okay, if in case you forget to put a license key, you click on finish. What I said, you forget to put a license key, you just click on finish. You forget about license. Then what to do? Same thing. Help, enter a license key. Okay, enter a license key. Just open it and insert a license key. So license key is there now. So just copy paste the license key. That's it. If you don't give, otherwise it will go to the trial version. The trial versions, okay, it runs for a certain days, like a 15 days or 30 days it run. After that one, it will give you a problem. So then you, whether you given a key also may not work sometimes. Better to give key initially only. Once your work is completed, if you want you can remove this one, no problem. We need for a few labs. That's why this is the better option compared to VirtualBox. More management, easy to manage in VMware. That's why I prefer VMware. Okay. So I said you have to do two settings, right? So important setting is this one. One second, someone send a message because message or connection. No one is joined extra. Yeah, that is the version. You download now only. No, not required. First one is Ruchika because you download freshly. That's why dot one is added. That's it. Okay, no problem. Okay, next one is
Okay.
CentOS minimal is an ISO file. We need to burn it. We don't need to burn the disk. Okay, don't burn any disk. We don't require CDs now. Anyway, okay. So here we have to do a setting. First of all, um, minimize this one. Minimize this one. Go to your ncpa.cpl. Okay, you know already right how to go to ncpa.cpl. Go to ncpa.cpl. Check actually what is your connection. Check actually what is your connection. Here in my virtual machine, it is a VMNet 0, and this is the I'm going to status details. Can you see this is my virtual okay. So here it is. You can see it is showing a Intel R 8257 gigabit network connection. Okay, can you see this one? So this is my network adapter here in this PC. In this PC, I will show you in my physical PC also. This is virtual PC currently. I have VMnet 1, VM okay VMnet 1 and VMnet 8. and this is actual network connection. Okay. I closed it. Again, I'm going to here. The first one is go to edit, click on virtual network editor. So go to edit, virtual network editor, virtual network editor. I think one setting only. Okay, it will open. So don't worry, it will open. Okay, now it is open. See, you can see two things: VMNet 1, VMNet 8. Okay, VMNet 1 and VMNet 8. So I'm going to change settings because all are great, right? All are great. Why? Because of we open with a normal user. We need a administrative privileges. So then click on change settings. Change settings. Then again it will ask. Okay, click on yes. Click on yes. Okay, it maybe went backside. So no problem. It will open. Okay, now it is showing a three adapters automatically. So VMNet 0, VMNet 1, VMNet 8. 8 is a NAT connection. Already we discussed what is NAT, right? Network address translation means your actual network is different and internal network is different. If you want to use like that, you can use it, no problem. So click on VMNet 0. Click on VMNet 0. It is showing a bridged and auto bridging. So what to do? Bridged, bridge it to automatic is there. Now click on automatic. Select your adapter name. Select your adapter name. I will show you in my physical machine because Wi-Fi is there also there, right? This is for understanding one step wise, like a so Intel gigabit network connection. So you can see this one, right? That is my actual adapter of my virtual PC. So I selected VMNet 0 and like this. If in case, if in case it is showing only like this, you click on change settings, but it is showing only these two things only, not more. Then what to do? If in case VMNet 0 is not showing, if it is showing bridged, bridge it to. If it is not showing, click on add network, select VMNet 0, select VMNet 0, click OK. Okay, just click OK. Next, now it is showing a host only. No. This is VMNet 0 showing host only. I'm selecting bridged and change automatic to my adapter name. So VMNet 0 bridged my adapter. Okay, next. This is important. This is important. I will tell you second important. So this is first important. Second important. Go to the VMNet 1. Go to VMNet 1. You can see host only. And there is a two options. Unselect this option. Why I should unselect this option? Because when you connect it to VMNet 1, automatically you will get some IP address. Okay, automatically you will get some IP from VMware DHCP. From VMware DHCP, VMware. Okay. So make sure that DHCP side is hyphen mark, not enable mark, hyphen mark. So VMNet 1 host only. First one should be check. Second one is uncheck. That's it. So why we should remove this one? Because when you are connected to VMNet 1, you face a problem from VMware DHCP. Okay. One more point, guys. VMNet 0 means bridged connection, bridged to your actual connection to access something disturbance coming. Guys, check your mute connection because it's troubleshooting now. Okay, no problem. I'm going to paint. Try to show you some. Okay, this is big bar. Okay, this is your physical machine, and this is your network connection. This is your network connection. NIC, your physical NIC, whatever it is, and it is connected to network, right? It is connected to network. This is your physical NIC, Wi-Fi or wide connection, anything NIC. So here it is, my VMNet 0. So what it will happen? It bridge to your NIC. It bridge to your NIC. So when you create a VM, when you create a VM, and in the VM you said connected to VMNet 0. In the when you create a VMNet virtual machine, I will show you how to create a virtual machine anyway. So when you said my network connection is VMNet 0, means VMNet 0 is bridged to your NIC. Okay, this virtual machine can access external network. Okay, not only inside of your physical machine or a virtual to virtual machine. Also, it can access thing. It means very simple. You have internet to your PC. If you have internet to your PC, this is also get internet. Very simple. Directly say my laptop got internet, so my virtual machine also will get internet. So I can access my external network by connecting VMNet 0 and bridging VMNet 0 to NIC. So understand how to do it again. So here it is showing first one is VMNet 0, and already I told how to do it. So okay, VMNet 0 bridged, and check your network connection, which network adapter you are using to communicate outside, means Wi-Fi or anything. Okay, check their name and select their name and click apply. Okay, next one already I told VMNet 1 is already there. So make sure VMNet 1 host only. First one is selected and this one is unchecked. This one is unchecked. That's it. Apply. Uh, okay. Okay. So this area compulsory. You have to do it. Otherwise, you will get a problem while your installation. Network time, IP address connections. Some issues are there. Okay, that one. So that settings you have to do it. So what is that? Edit virtual network editor, then change settings, VMNet 0, bridge it to your adapter. Okay, next one is like this is a home tab. You can see home tab. For example, accidentally you closed it. You closed everything, for example. Can you see this tab? Can you see this tab? This is for left side window, library side. This is library. This is a to see the bottom how many virtual machines are running, like that it is right. Running virtual machines status it will shows. Okay, so you can unselect it also. If you need it, then you can put it, otherwise it's a waste. This is for a full screen mode. Full screen mode, like you want to see full screen like this. Okay, that is a full screen mode. Like my current virtual machine is not in full screen mode also. See? So this is my full screen mode. My virtual machine I feel like I'm working in a physical machine only. See, already some applications already I installed. Okay, I feel like my physical machine only, except for a background. So this is a sidebar, this is bottom, and this is a full screen. But now I got a confused between my screen and that screen. Yeah, I'm in my screen only. Next one, if home tab is not coming, then go to tabs, then click on here. Okay, guys, these are the options in VMware, and important is this one. You can go to preference also if you want to change something setting. If you know, then you can do it. Default location changing, or you can do it, no problem. Okay, hotkeys changing and all depends upon your knowledge. You can do it. Okay, so this is how we can use a VMware workstation. Next, so you created a virtual machine running something you closed accidentally. Again, you open new one. Okay, so what happened if simultaneously multiple VMware workstations are open for same machine, for same running machine only, you open two times? What happened? It may not show like a two times it is open. So what to do? Close everything. You will get an issue. You will get an issue sometimes, like take a ownership issue, guys. Remember, if you got to take a ownership issue, so there is a two reasons are there. So one reason is, so you are running a virtual machine multiple times, better to restart your PC, or maybe close all the windows and open freshly. That's the one solution. Second, at least log out and log in. At least log out and close everything, log out and log in. Okay, so like that. Otherwise, restart. It is a better option sometimes. Okay, so final option is restart. Okay, try by close everything, open it. If not working, sign out, sign in, or restart the PC. So that's the thing. Of course, one more is there. That is I will show you. Okay, that when we go to the virtual machine, then only you will understand. But I will try to show you that one. For example, this is a virtual machine, no errors. I need a more errors. I will get errors here, guarantee. Running machine, right? You will get this LCK kind of stuff. You have to delete that one. If you got a error, you tell me. I will solve it, no problem, anytime. Okay, but these settings you must do it. I'm going to show you in my physical machine how the settings are there. First, I'm going to my ncpa.cpl. ncpa.cpl, you know, right? Okay, you can see my Wi-Fi adapter. This is actually connected to externally, right? All others are not connected. This is not connected. Wide connection is not connected, but I use a Wi-Fi. That is actually I'm connected to network, and network access is this one only. So right click, go to status. So I go to my Wi-Fi, right click, go to status, details. Can you see the name here? Qualcomm Ethos AR9485WB Easy wireless network adapter. Wireless network adapter. Okay. So got the name. So what I done, details, and I took the name. Now I am going to my VMware. Understand? This is my VMware full screen mode. I'll put a normal mode only. Anything. Go to edit. Go to edit. Go to edit. Network. Virtual network editor. Virtual network editor. Click virtual network editor. Okay. So you can minimize your virtual machine, no problem. You can minimize your virtual machine. It will open anyway in your system. My system having more adapters I am using, that's why it is showing like that. So I selected a VMNet 0 custom, and I can't able to change anything. What to do? Change settings. Change settings. So click on change settings. Yeah, of course you get a blank screen here. You got a blank screen, but I'm clicking on S. Whatever it is showing, it is. I'm clicking on S. Okay. Now it is open. Can you see VMNet 0 bridged? Of course, it is showing already Qualcomm Ethos. By default, it shows like automatic. By default, it shows VMNet 0 bridged, auto bridging. Here, bridged, bridged to automatic is there by default in your system. In your system, change it to. I'm using wireless network adapter. This is my adapter, right, for internet connection. This is my adapter. So I change it to this adapter. Okay, that's it. Of course, VMNet one all that setting already done, but important now here it is for this thing. Few things we need a VMNet 0 bridged Qualcomm Ethos. That is my Wi-Fi adapter, so I selected that one. Okay, apply and then OK. Apply and OK. But I'm not doing because already there. Again, it will reset the network. And one more important point, even though you done that setting, still from your virtual machine to external network is not connecting. Even though you done this bridging part in your VMware, but still you are not getting internet in inside. Okay? Still you are not getting internet, means external communication is you are not getting. So in that condition, means VMNet 0 bridging to your physical NIC, so you will get a outside network communication, you will get it. Still you are not getting, they are not getting internet kind of stuff, for example. Okay, so what to do? So go to your adapter. Maybe there is a certain settings not done here properly in adapter, also you can change it. This is my adapter. Double click or right click, status, details. Not details, go to properties. So my Wi-Fi properties, I'm going my Wi-Fi properties. It compulsory show like this: VMware Bridge Protocol check mark. VMware Bridge Protocol, and there is a check mark. If it is not checked, check it. If it is not at all showing, then you have to install it. You have to click on install, then select a service or a protocol kind of stuff. What is this? Protocol, right? So go to protocol, add. You can find different protocols list here. You can you can get it manually. Also you can add it, like in this location you can find that one. Once it is installed, it won't show in the list, so I can't show you that one. But so here it is important is make sure VMware Bridge Protocol is there and check mark is there. If it is not there, you have to install it. So you can search in Google, otherwise ask me, I will try by remote connection. Okay, so when we should touch that one, still in VMware you are not able to get a thing. So you done all the settings correctly. Last one is still your VM, your virtual machine is unable to connect your external. Huh? Wait a second. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, guys. Is it running, right? So recording is running. Okay, very good. uh, you got the point, like how to install it, how to enter the key, and how to change the settings, vmnet 0 setting. So this is important. Okay, so you must do this one. Okay, next part I will show you how to install a linux. Okay, so before that one, how to download a linux also I will show you. Okay, I will show you CentOS minimal installation and CentOS GUI installation also. Okay.